Alright class, once again, welcome to BIOL 55, an introductory to human anatomy and physiology. First question for you guys. Are you sure you're in the right class? This class will give you an introduction to the human anatomy and physiology. We will look at your body and how it works at a very basic level. There is another 1 year anatomy and physiology, BIOL 5 and BIOL 6 offered separately at Sierra College. Those classes are in a lot more detail compared to this class. Make sure you check your program requirement to make sure you are taking the correct course. This course often is a requirement for vocational trainings, like EMT and medical assistant. If you are here for similar reasons, then you are probably in the right class. Otherwise, make sure you check with your counselor. Anyways, in this video, I will give you an overview of what this class is and my expectations for you. All right. Once again, this class will give you an introduction to the human body, anatomy and physiology, meaning we will look at the body structures, your body structures, and how they work to help you function as a whole. We will cover both microscopic and macroscopic structures. Microscopic structures are things that are really tiny and they require the use of a microscope. Macroscopic structures are things that are really big that you can see with your naked eye. For example, if you pull someone's heart out, you see a heart, but you can't exactly see heart cells, right? Which are the cardiomyocytes. To see cardiomyocytes, you would need a microscope to look at it. And in this class, we will use organ system-based approach to look at different organs in your body. There are 11 organ systems that we will look at basically. And we will look at the microscopic structures and the macroscopic structures for all of these organ systems. For this class, you will need 3 things: a textbook and mastering access card and a webcam. This is the textbook that you will need. This textbook here. Mainly, this textbook is for your reference. You can pretty much get all of the information that you need from my lecture. However, if you need something to read or something for hands-on purposes, then you can get a textbook. It doesn't have to be the exact one, but mastering anatomy and physiology access card is a thing that you need, and make sure that you have it for the correct version. This access card will give you access to mastering, where you do all of your homework. Well, not all, but most of it, majority of it. Mastering homework is about 25% of your grade. If you don't get this access card, the max percentage that you can earn from this course is about 75% without any extra credit, which is a C. You can purchase a mastering bundle instead, if you're interested. This bundle includes the e-text and mastering A&P access. So this mastering includes both of these things. If you decide to purchase the bundle instead of the individual thing. Which the e-text is also really convenient too if you prefer to read things on your phone or your computer instead. There's another bundle that you might possibly mistakenly get it, it's more expensive, and it includes this thing called learning catalytics. We do not need learning catalytics. So if you see something like that in your bundle, do not get it. All we need is an e-text if you want to, and the mastering access card. This is definitely must get. Okay, if you don't get that, the most you can earn is a C in this class. All right. You will also need a webcam for exam proctoring. If your webcam doesn't work, I cannot proctor you, and I can't tell if you're cheating, so your exam will not be counted. I will not grade your exam if I cannot proctor you, or if your webcam doesn't work. So make sure you have a webcam. All right. Here is a breakdown of how you will be graded. In terms of exams, we have 10 exams total, 5 lecture and 5 lab exams, 4% per exam. Together, they are 40%. For each unit, we will have a lecture and a lab exam on the same day. I will open the exams for 24 hours, but you can take it anytime as long as the exam is open. For example, lecture and lab exam 1 will be open tomorrow from midnight to midnight the next day. If you have, if you complete your exam by midnight, if you fail to complete your exam by midnight, I will not count that exam. So for example, if you take your exam at 11:50 p.m. and don't finish your exam by midnight, obviously because you only have 10 minutes for the exams, right? Then I will not count that exam, even though you started before midnight. It only counts after you finish the exam on time. When you take your exams, you require to be proctored through a program called Proctorio, which I mentioned. This program will record your actions during the exam. It will help me see if you are cheating. Okay? So in terms of cheating, let me go to this real quick. If you cheat, meaning you look at your notes while you take the exam, or you talk to someone while you take the exam, that means you will get a 0 for the exam. And I would do everything I can in my power to punish you for that. Right? It's a lot of trouble, just for me and for you. So just please don't do it. Okay, back to this. There is an assignment that's already open for you. It's called Practice Proctorio, where you get to answer a whole bunch of random questions that I created, something like what's the color of the sky, what is this fruit, kind of thing, so that you kind of get an idea of how to use Proctorio and how you will be monitored. Take that quiz so that you know how to work with Proctorio, so that there won't be any surprises when you get there. Regarding your homework, you have mastering A&P assignments. This divides up into homework assignments and dynamic assignments. See my Canvas and mastering A&P tour for details on this. In that video, I went over mastering A&P and show you the assignments and difference from dynamic assignments. There are also lab activities that you are required to complete. Normally we would do these labs in person in a group setting, but that doesn't mean you have to do all of these lab activities by yourself, since we are not in-person class anymore. You can call one of your classmates, Zoom them, for example, and you can do the activities together. You have unlimited tries to these activities. Only your highest grade is recorded. The goal for these activities is to help you learn the content. I recommend you do them several times. Repetition is one of the great way to learn in this class. You will also have daily quizzes on lecture and lab content that you learned on the previous day. These quizzes are supposed to help you assess how much more studying you need to do for a certain topic. These quizzes will also be monitored using Pictorial, so webcam would be needed. Another component of the class is participation and group discussion. For every unit, you will have a discussion about this guy named Bob. He's a makeup character that I made for anatomy classes. A lot of things will happen to Bob, and your job as a group is to discuss what's going on with Bob's body. These discussions will be posted on discussion board, and I will show you that on the Canvas tour video. You are required to make initial post and respond to your group mates at least 3 times for full credit. So you're supposed to have like a conversation, like a chat kind of thing. Your response to your classmates needs to be meaningful and can hold a conversation. You can't respond and simply say hi. That will not count as a response, and you will not get full credit for that. Okay, all of these will be added together as 100% of your overall grade. There will be opportunities for extra credit that will add up to be about 3% of your total class percentage. That means potentially you can get 103% in this course, only if you do all of the extra credit and all of your work, of course. And here's a general scale for your grade. I don't do plus or minuses. You either get an A or a B, or so on. I don't curve at the end, but if you show me that you put some effort throughout the class and you actually tried, and at the end you end up with, let's say, a 79.65%, for example. Okay, 79.65 is a C, right? But if you show me that you did try, you did care, and you did everything you could, you still got a C, then I would help you a little bit by boosting it up to a B. But if you got a 79.65 and you didn't show me that you care, or you didn't even do your work, for example, then your grade would be at 79.65 and you would get a C for an overall class grade. Okay? Effort means all. So just, do your work, do what you're supposed to do, and you will be fine. Okay, all right, that's cheating stuff that I talked about earlier. Just please don't do it. Special conditions. If you have any problem that affects the quality of your learning and ability to do well in this class, please let me know. If you need double time, for example, or any specific accommodation, get an approval from DSPS and it will be credited by me. As I previously said, I cannot read minds, so please let me know what you need. I am here for you. And lastly, this is how you can contact me. That's my email. Send me an email for anything, any question, concerns that you have. Every week I will be live on Zoom from Tuesdays 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. and Thursday same time. You can stop by to ask any questions, clarifications, or just simply say hi or tell me things about your dogs. All right, guys, that's all I have for now. I talk to you guys later. Bye.